questions, Cato.
I believe if you wanted, you could enter the Pomerium fully armed. Why didn't you?
But rule is as sold as Rome itself. Disobeying it will be disrespectful to our society.
Indeed. In betraying Rome, you would betray yourself. This has been an interesting conversation, gentlemen. I thank you for it. But now, with your permission, I shall leave. Volate.
Yeah, it is W sounds. Volate. And Wale. Cool. I'm not ready to leave the feast. We have to talk to these guys too. Actually, let me save. We seem to do well.
Is Pompeius Magnus not coming?
With that conversation.
He's in Hispania, I believe.
Shit. Oh, I thought this was my chance to win his patronage.
Of course. The savior of the legions, Lucullus Wonder Kid. I knew you would be here.
Salve, I can leave if this is a private conversation.
Nonsense. It's a party after all. What would be the purpose of these gatherings if we refrained from conversation?
Interesting that she had
Marcus and Luke.
what I feel is important dialogue, but she doesn't merit a
We were
portrait.
talking about you anyway.
Of course we were.
You seem confrontational, Marcus. Did I do something to draw your ire?
Other than saving his life?
Lucius!
Oh, please, let him talk, Aurelia. Let everyone witness the failure of Marcus Aurelius Cotta. The man who got himself captured and let his nephew die. The consul who had to be saved by a homeless runt.
I was simply doing what I was supposed to do. I'm just glad it led to your survival.
Soldiers follow orders. Commanders act. Perhaps in the future you can understand the difference and save more lives.
Cool. You were speaking of me in good terms, I hope.
How you saved my brother's life and became the hero of the Asia campaign.
I can't really take full credit here. Licinius Lucullus was my guide and mentor. I was simply at the right place at the right time. Humble, I guess, perhaps too humble. Everyone knows the value of a great leader like Marcus Aurelius Cotta. It would have been a crime not to save him.
Yet my son Gaius was not valuable enough to be saved.
Who the fuck is Gaius? I don't remember him. Unfortunately. Is this Caesar? Oh. What's the first two are okay? That is not what I said. Gaius was a great man who seemed destined to accomplish great things. Such is the nature of war. It will keep on taking valuable lives.
It almost took Marcus's life too. Thank you.
Ah, yeah, so it is Caesar.
At least one of the people I deeply care about.
I brought this home after your son died. It is the blade of his sword.
It's broken. This sword was my father's. It was called Crocaemus. You were friends with him, weren't you? However briefly. Why don't you keep it? I think I still have the old schematics for it.
Yes.
I'll have a servant bring them to your villa tomorrow.
So after all that kinda heavy conversation, let's talk about the weather. So how about the weather these days? A bit bleak, isn't it?
Are you so eager to display your shallowness?
I was merely trying to steer the conversation to a more jovial direction.
Rather rainy recently, true. At least the rain drives the mosquitoes away.
Not all of them, it seems.
I think I'd better leave. Alright, that was fun. And we got a sword out of it. Oh, we can't. We still have some items. But we can't wear them anyway. Interesting. Level 2. Which we can't make, I think, because we don't have the forge. Also, we didn't eat anything. We had to talk to us about food and drink and have us not partake.
You look tired. Shall we leave?
Indeed, I'm exhausted. Let us leave.
So, did you enjoy yourself?
Certainly. This was fun.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Let us rest now. Tomorrow is a big day.
Ah, that's interesting. There is a map of Rome. We'll go straight, I guess.
As per today's augury, a specific issue stood out as being of utmost importance. I bring forth the
Augury.
following relatio, the result of which is to be decided per discussionem, and as usual before the sun sets. The complaint is brought forth by Lucius Licinius Lucullus concerning alleged wrongdoing and infamous conduct by Tiberius Vitellius Scaevola and his brother Vibius Vitellius Lurco. Are both parties present?
I am present.
As am I.
Weird that Vitellius Lurco would be here to do the talking. Where is Scaevola? He is the accused.
Are both parties represented?
I shall represent the defendant.
Where the fuck? Oh, we're alone. But that's bullshit. Can we even say that? Try, I guess. I think our advocate is a bit late. Can we delay this hearing?
No one coming. You will have to present our case.
Oh, damn.
Hearing will conclude at sunset. I'm afraid we have no time to wait for your imaginary advocate. Do go
Thanks.
ahead with
That's what I get for saving your life,
your
dude.
accusation.
We've discovered that the defendant, Tiberius Vitellius Scaevola, has been funding and protecting piracy in the Mediterranean, thereby supporting Rome's enemies.
Found out. So you do have evidence. Interesting. Do you accept the accusation, Kikaro?
I see no reason to comment at this stage. May I humbly remind the Magistra, he who makes the claim has the burden of proof. We shall rest until sufficient proof is presented to eliminate all shadow of a doubt.
I was just trying to be helpful. The defendant is always at a disadvantage.
I'm sure you mean usually and not always.
As you wish. Present your evidence.
Vitellius Scaevola ship were bringing supplies to the armies of Mithridates VI. We have witnessed it firsthand.
No one else witnessed this event, I assume. How convenient.
The evidence is material, Kikaro. There is no room for interpretation. The crates do carry Scaevola's signature.
I have investigated them myself. I concur. Is there anyone who would contest my findings?
I admit, the evidence looks damning.
So, do the defendants admit their guilt? Are the Vitelli
Hardly.
guilty of all crimes stated or implied?
Of course not. For starters, the evidence proves only treason.
Only? What else is needed to declare this man infamous?
Oh wait, this guy is here?
Speaker.
I thought that guy was our
My dear friend Cato is correct.
advocate.
The evidence is enough to declare one infamous.
Ah, that's interesting.
Yes,
An interesting defense.
Skyewala. Nowhere in any findings can you conjure the ability to implicate my client, Webius Vitellius Lurko.
Treason is a serious crime. Skyvola should receive the highest possible punishment.
That, of course, depends on the nature of the treason. But
No, treason is treason. What does that mean?
Literally the topic of our discussion, Kikero. How in the world can you say it's irrelevant?
there simply is no case.
Oh, he's dead.
Vitellius Skyewala cannot be punished.
Your rhetorical games grow tiresome. You have admitted the evidence is rock solid.
This should be interesting.
Senators, people of Rome, of course the evidence is clear. I accept my brother's guilt. It is a stain on our family name. A stain we will quite possibly never be able to cleanse. You know I love my family. I love my brother more than anything else in this world. Almost anything. The only thing I love more than my own brother is Rome itself. And thus, with sorrow in my heart, I was forced to take his life.
Oh, I see.
All the chances are up. Can I ask, do you have evidence that he took his life? He's lying? Why? How would I know if he's lying or not? Also a way to accuse someone of lying and then maybe have him produce evidence. Who boasts fratricide before the whole Senate? It's a virtuous action, so etc. I for one approve, it's a virtuous action. All this is bullshit because he's basically say, hey, he did it. My brother who's totally dead, which might not be dead. And I'm absolved of everything. So none of these answers are a good answer. Which sucks. I guess we'll go for the emotional answer. He's lying.
We've met only briefly. I know your opinion of me is low. That's fine. I understand how difficult it is to accept a new member into your family. You should rejoice, though. Now that my brother is gone, you can move back into your own villa. Step outside, senators. You will witness my brother hanging from the old tree. Let him rot there. Do not take him down. Let it be a warning to all those who would threaten Rome, placing their petty family matters over the well-being of our great republic. Let it be known that Webius Vitellius Lurko will never tolerate treason, not even from his own blood.
A decision cannot be reached. This case is non-existent.
Okay. Interesting. Unexpected pathways. What about my family?
You'll be fine. For now. The clerk should give you an official deed for your villa. Now that Lurko has killed his own brother, it officially belongs to you. This is not good, though. He turned defeat into
it was pretty good on his part.
We'll need a new plan.
What does these competent enemies?
Hello for now. Your family needs you.
Unexpected. Like Mithridates was pretty competent. And it seems like this guy is also. We'll see, of course, but that was a really nice way of turning defeat into victory. Nicely orated, nicely outmaneuvered with Kikero, etc. And Kato, which I don't know what happened there. Any comments on the trial? Or not trial, I guess. Nope, no one. Okay. Alright, there is our villa. Nukia, I guess, since there is no C. I'm not sure we know how to pronounce Latin because I was looking for 13 and it was pronunciation and it was pronounced 3 different ways in the sites I found. And I also talked about some my sisters did Latin in school, etc. and I asked about the Tempus Fugit, and apparently everyone could pronounce it Fugit or Fugit, and it's both correct because I think it's because we don't know how the fuck we pronounce things.
We've been awaiting your return.
Right. I know you, Skyvolas man, from the Gladiator School in Thracia.
You have a good memory for faces. The name is Marcellus.
You knew to expect me?
I've been informed by Vitellius Lurko that the ownership of this villa was transferred to you. As per his orders, we keep the area safe until your arrival. Now that you're back, with your permission, we will take our leave.
You may leave.
Dearest daughter, you're back! And with Cineros. Oh, it's so good to see you both safe.
It's good to see you, Domina.
Alright. Who was the third person? I think it might have been
I've missed you
Daenerys, I guess.
You look great.
And now they're gone.
Did you lose some weight? Are you eating well? Has she been eating well, Cineros?
What a very mother thing to say. Mother, please.
All right, I'll stop talking. But you'll have to tell me everything. Tell me about the war. I heard some of your friends died there. Killed by pirates. How did you survive?
Through skill and through luck. I am glad to be alive.
Oh, am I? You can't guess how glad I am. Did the Legionari treat you with respect? Did you keep your womanhood secret, as I said you should?
I had to reveal my secret to my closest friends. In fact, I met another woman hiding as a man.
Really? Well, you simply must invite her around for dinner soon. Such a unique shared experience should forge a friendship for life. I must say, Lucullus was reckless to reveal your sex at his feast like that. It has caused an uproar without equal among the senatorial class.
If you'll permit me to disagree, Domina, Consul Lucullus' move was masterful. In placing the glory for the victory in Greece on the shoulders of your daughter, and revealing the trick in the same breath, he has made it impossible for anyone to publicly condemn her.
You underestimate the senators, Cineros. They will find a way to slander her good name in the public eye. If not today, then tomorrow.
How did Skyvolas people treat you?
Polite, honestly. Except for the fact they wanted me confined to this villa. I guess having me walking around the streets was too much of a risk. Once you were out of the picture, he had no reason to antagonize me, though.
Do you really think they would have killed me?
I do. And Lucullus agreed. It was a sinister plan to take over our family. But now you're here, and everything will be fine.
Where is Liviana? Isn't she supposed to be here?
He told me your sister's husband is dead. She should be free by now. I wonder if they did something to her.
Smell a quest. I'm just happy to see Mother alive and well. I'm just happy to see you alive and well, I guess.
Good to have you home. And for it to be our home again. Now that you're back, we have a lot of work ahead of us. Oh, listen to me. You just got here. Go on, take some time to settle in. Let me know when you're ready to get to work.
Cool. Whoa. In Vino Vertas, new goal. Okay, we have a bunch of new quests. Very nice. Bastia must meet Cineros at the Senate. Caeso has invited to drink with him. Very nice. Very, very nice. It's not, oh, here is the quest straight up. You made friendships with these guys, or girls, and it's nice to see you, you know, interact with them. Cool, we'll do all of that. First though, let's level up. We need one, right? Yeah, sure. I will need more than one, okay. Let's see. Care, supplies weakened to enemies. If an enemy within your reach attacks an ally, you get to make an attack of opportunity. Cool. Ah, so they all have different appearances without armors. Cool. Duel. It looks weird with the dress. I guess I'll take that one. You don't get anything? Yes, it was dinner. Okay. Let's speak with everybody. Actually, before. Oh my god, this place is big. Nice.
So good to have you back home safe and sound.
We are loaded, apparently. That's not a small villa, that's for sure.
Your mother has started catching me up on how the vineyards have been going since we left. The harvest was better than expected. That is good news, of course, but it also means we have a problem. One of our grapes produced a particularly good wine. It's an opulent vintage with a smooth finish. Quite frankly, Domina, it is one of the best wines I have ever tasted.
Surely you don't mean that.
But I do. And you know I've tasted a lot of excellent wines throughout my life. This wine ranks among the best of the best.
Why are you so surprised? Are our wines produced by pure chance?
Winemaking is not an exact science. We do follow recipes, but we are subject to the whims of Dionysus. Every now and then he favors you, and you may produce a wine of this caliber.
That's interesting. He's Greek, so he's using the Greek name for the god, which I think is Bacchus. Maybe in Italy, I'm not sure. I used to know these things, but now, yeah. Opulent, what does that even mean?
It means the wine has a rich and smooth taste. An opulent wine is a bold wine.
I see.
Do not worry. Wine terminology can be weird and obscure. You will get used to it in time.
All of this sounds like good news. What's the catch?
Is what we shall do with this wine. It's certainly worth more than what we normally sell for. It's the best kind of problem to have. It might be a good idea to visit some of the merchants in the market.
I might be heading in that direction today anyway. I can talk to the witness while I'm there. So in Vino Veritas is not pronounced in Vino Veritas, it's pronounced in Vino Veritas? No. I'm not sure if this pronunciation is right too, so...
Before you leave, there's a thing we have to decide. A good wine deserves a good name. What should we name this one?
All these are pretty bad. Sure. Darkest Rose.
Rose. Romantic and dangerous. Very well. That being settled, you should go and talk to the wine merchants.
Finally, we're back home, Seneros. Can you believe it?
I had no doubts. You've made everyone proud, and this victory is cause for celebration. I shall cook today.
I don't completely understand how we were allowed to take the villa back.
Our legal system has its own intricacies, which no one but people like Kikero understand. I'm sure the powers that be worked their magic.
What should I do now?
No, it's your house. Sit back and relax and let your Sir Wee handle things. Do bear in mind that managing an estate is no simple task. Now that your father is no longer with us, you will have to find a way to generate income. I think we should focus on the wine business. There used to be a lot of money in your vineyards.
Alright, we are spending more time in Rome than I thought we would, so that's good. Let's explore this house. Probably nothing to loot, but I want to look around.
Did you prepare the study for the Domina's return?
We took care of it this morning. Everything is ready.
Do you need me?
No. Man, this thing is huge. Like damn, look at this place.
Have a nice day.
Thank you. Don't we have any guards, by the way? I mean, We just took it back from the other people that were protecting it, but investing in some guards would be a good idea. Maybe I'm gonna speak with Rhaenyra and see what she has to say about it.
Do you need me?
Have you tasted this year's batch from the vineyards? It's divine.
Apparently so. What is that? Is that a knife? I'll take it. Can I wear? Nope. Still can't wear anything. Okay. Can I holster the knife? Alright, yes, it's holstered. Because running around with a knife would be idiotic.
Everything is safe.
You don't have to stand watch here, you know.
I like this room. It's cool here. And the sound of fountain is relaxing. Sometimes I take walk around garden. Your villa is very pretty, you know.
Very rude. That pink dress doesn't make you look very imposing.
Not intend to impose. You do not like the dress?
Alright, can we use one of these without being overly creepy? Let's see. On the contrary, it looks cute on you.
Normal in Rome for important people to make such shameless
Nope, apparently not.
on their guards.
I mean, that's a normal thing to say, like, it's not really that forward. It is normal for important people in Rome to do whatever they please.
Well, you can keep doing it if you want. I don't mind.
So, is Rome everything you were hoping?
In some ways it is. In others, it is not. City is big. I have never seen anything like it. And there are so many things to buy, so many different people. I love that. But there is a strange way people talk to me. Not because I'm foreign, I think, but because I am woman. That I don't like.
Have a good day. Woman whose name I can't pronounce even though it's Greek. Alright, I don't think there is anything else. Let's head out and try to do some of these quests.
Feed the horses.
I am? Is there something I should know?
Don't walk behind the grey mare. A few weeks ago, she kicked a stable boy and nearly killed him.
I'll be careful.
Alright. Streets. I guess we'll go to the market first. Speak with those merchants. Very nice, very nice. Again, with the whole taking your weapon stuff, I thought it would be in and out, like, oh, you can't take your village and you're exiled, something like that. But we do get to play around in Rome, which is awesome.
Free medical advice. I am well trained and highly experienced. Salve Legate. Are you looking for medical supplies?
How do you know I'm Legatus?
The world may be large, but Rome is smaller than you'd think in some ways. People talk, and you are mildly famous. Tell me what you need, and I shall provide you with everything.
You heal wounds and injuries? Why are you not doing this on the battlefield?
Every healer I know dreams of going to war with the legions. But bones do not only break in battle. Life in Rome can sometimes be a battlefield.
Why would that be immoral? What do you actually sell?
I have some linen I can spare. You could buy some if you want to make bandages.
I'm not trained. Here's some linen.
Could also prove to be interesting for you. It's a concoction that works against the effects of many poisons.
A concoction that eases the symptoms of poison? Is poison a problem people commonly face in Rome?
Machinations of the senatorial class can occasionally turn very bitter indeed.
Much money do I have? I still have
I don't have to tell
enough. Let me buy some from you then.
You should make sure to consult a trained healer in mixing this.